See if anybody comes in the room. It was kind of early. Benelux, yeah, about to shave, bro. About to shave. About to do the haircut and the shave thing, you know? Been on the road for a little bit, so when you're on the road, you don't get a place to always clean up. Just checking in on everybody. Got a couple of people coming in the room. A couple of updates. Michael Corleone, Godfather, what's good, my brother? What's good, my brother? Yeah, man. Benelux is in the room. Just trying to give everybody a little bit of update. I know I've been posting sporadically here and there, but oh, the pothole. We'll go out in the front and see the pothole again. It's been filled like 6 times. It's caved in 6 times. Drazilla Car Customs, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, so I complained a few times to the city, and then I had a few road trips that I'm doing. I got a new business that I'm starting, so crazy stuff going on. But in the meantime, I wanted to kind of talk to everybody a little bit. Hey, K-Love. Yes, everything is good with me. I hope everything is good with you all, man. Thank you guys for all checking in. Demon Durango's over here. Go ahead and give you guys the beautiful cold start. You know how that goes. Yeah. And just like that, she's awake. But yeah, man, just wanted to give you guys. Yeah, I love that sound, K-Love. My girls love that sound also. But yeah, man, just a quick update for y'all. I know I've been posting sporadically. I haven't been live a lot lately. We did the road trip out to Stunner Fest, Speed Fest in Chicago, which was amazing. It rained a little bit the whole road trip out. It rained a little bit the morning of, but we still just had a fantastic time. We broke bread. We kicked it, man. I can't say enough about Stunner, Mod to Fame, Demonology, Will Motivation, Real to Real. Just great brothers out there in Chicago, man. It was a great time kicking it. I definitely was trying to make it to Dallas for MP3, but I couldn't make it for there because of business constraints. So I did happen to, just to show you how things always work out, I did happen to go up to where I was doing business, and I found a very, very amazing museum. It's a museum of about 25 very rare Mopars, and they're owned by a private owner, and the private owner is a Vietnam veteran. And one of the things that he did was he donated the cars to the museum, and the town of Rochester actually gave them the space to put it. And the reason why I'm actually going through it, yeah, Mike, you know what it is. This is the reason why I bought the truck. But the reason why I'm talking about it, and I've been posting so many videos lately of CUDAs, and I got some pictures of Coronets coming, and I got another big video, maybe two more big videos coming up about this place, just to give you a really in-depth. Thanks, Fila Hemi Life, brother. Yo, I don't know if you've been seeing, but I've been putting up some pictures of challenges and kudas on my Insta, Demon Durango on the Insta, and I was thinking of you, brother, because they have those two-tone Landau tops, and I was thinking of your joint, man. It's the same thing. Sunshine Cooper, hey, thank you for checking in. Guys, I just been traveling around a lot, and I came across that museum. They have the Mopar, very rare Mopars, but the bigger thing is the guy's a Vietnam veteran. He donated the cars to the museum. The museum is established, and the funds from that museum go to the Veterans of War Chapter 20, I believe, or Chapter 2. There's a few chapters up there, but one thing I found out is Rochester was the first place where they recognized PTSD for the veterans that were coming home from Vietnam way before we know about it today. Yes, guys, Sunshine Cooper is definitely a cool channel. You should check her out. Ah, that's right, Fila. I know what you're saying. Yeah, listen, I got you, brother. But these guys are really amazing guys. I met Ed and Walt there. They're both Vietnam veterans. They both were telling us about their time there. I don't know if you guys know, but my uncle, my father's brother, was a Vietnam veteran, and he recently passed away a few years ago. He suffered from Agent Orange and some of the things. And guys, our veterans, man, these people are just really amazing people as you get out there and you meet them, and they go out there, they sacrifice themselves regardless of what your stance is on politics and law. These are the people that show up and protect our country and represent our country. When they come home, a lot of them have problems assimilating back into society because of what they experienced. Now, these guys, Ed and Walt, they kind of just run the place on the weekends, and the vehicles are there for vision. They run on donations, but if you get a chance, make your way to the Rochester Auto Museum. They're only open Saturdays and Sundays. If you're a Mopar guy, you should definitely go there to see these super rare, like 1 of 7. Some of them are 1 of 1. Some of them are first off editions. And you should really just check it out. The reason why I'm posting the video is to try to help promote them a little bit. And if we could get people in there, all they ask for is they have a big glass bowl on the table on your way in there. Just throw whatever you feel is a good donation for the place in there. So if you get a chance, make your way out to the Rochester Auto Museum. If you don't, make sure you support your local POW, your local Veterans of War. It's RT Life. It's in Rochester. It's in downtown Rochester. It's right on Main Street, off of South Street, I believe it is. But the Hyatt, there's a Hyatt hotel, a huge Hyatt hotel, and literally right across the street from the Hyatt hotel, across the street from the Morton Steakhouse, the Rochester Auto Museum is there. And they've got about 25, 30, but dude, Superbird, Cornets with Hemis, every kind of Cuda you could think of. They have the first Cuda convertible off the line in 71. 1 of 7 cars, 1 of 12 overall built. They have a Canadian 446 pack that is pretty much considered in collector's circles the rarest 440 and most optioned 446 pack in the world. Red and white leather. I mean, the car is amazing. I'm not even going to tell you too much more. I'm going to show you my next videos that come up. You guys can take it. Yeah, RT Life. So it's about 6 hours from New York. Yeah, 6 hours is fair, I would say. If you know, 6 hours is fair. I would even say, yeah, RT Life. Let me tell you something about the whole thing. If you could get a few cars and you guys could ride up, it's really a beautiful drive up. There's a lot of just nice road. Hey, Skylock Birdo, what's going on? That's right, Jezilla. We got to support the vets, man, because, you know, I watched my uncle suffer through a lot over the years, and a lot of people are like, oh, he's crazy, that, whatever. But nobody, I don't think, ever really gave consideration to what he dealt with being a war veteran. And I think a lot of people can't even fathom it because they just haven't experienced that war or whatever they've gone through, the tough times. But yeah, guys, listen, Fila Hemi Life, he's one of my New York squad peoples out here. He's got his channel popping. He's got some great stuff on his Challenger, guys. I don't know if any of you guys recognize him. RT Life might. Some people might recognize him, some people not. You know how we do. If you don't recognize the name, check him out. Vice versa, so on and so forth. I love to see. I've been checking out people's channels sporadically. It's all dependent on my Wi-Fi and my connection, because sometimes when you get to these outer reaches of America, there's just not that great of an infrastructure and signal, you know. There was parts of Ohio where things were great, and then all of a sudden, it was just farm. You know what I mean? Pennsylvania, same thing. Cities and then farm. Cities and then farm. Great country, man. I hope you all are living life, man. That's kind of one of the essence of my channel. It's not just about cars or whatever. Cars are my life. I feel my fullest when I'm living with cars, when I'm around cars, when I'm around car people. It's just something, a passion I pursue. And I hope that comes through, and I hope that encourages others to pursue their passions, whether it be with cars, painting, so on and so forth. So thank you all for definitely tuning in and checking in. I appreciate it, guys. Make sure we throw the thumbs up for the likes. But yeah, man. So the Rochester Auto Museum, that place was amazing. I got to see. They have a Superbird there. That the first 6 months of its life, it was a NASCAR race car, and then after that, it was taken off the track, decommissioned, and it was basically turned into the Superbird that you're going to see in the videos. So yeah, please support the veterans. Please support all your local veterans. You know, it doesn't even have to be money all the time. Sometimes it could just be time. You know what I mean? We sat up there, and we before we even got into the cars, we got an education from Ed and Walt that, you know, I think it's invaluable. There's no book that's going to teach you what these guys know and what they've lived, you know. So it's always a great thing to get out there, shake hands, and look people in the eyes, and do that person to person thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, besides that, you know, back and forth all over here and there. I got some more content coming soon. I am acquiring a new business. I don't know how interested anybody on this channel is ever going to be about that, but if you thinking that's something you want more education on, or whatever the case may be, comment when this live is over. Just comment in the comment section. Depending on how many comments I get in the live will determine if I put together a segment on the next business venture that we're opening up. I don't know if I told you guys, but I achieved my ministry. So I'm a minister now, and that all came about because I have a family member that's getting married next year, and they honored me by asking me if I would do the ceremony. So it kind of spurned a little offshoot in my life, and actually it worked out, man. It everything happens for a reason, guys. Everything just happens for a reason. So I started doing it in interest of one person, and it ended up being a better interest for me. So I encourage you all to try things out of your zone. Be different when you can. Not difficult, different, right? So thank you, Skylark Bro. Thank you, Fila Hemi Life. I appreciate that, guys. And a lot of the stuff I share with everybody is I hope it's inspiring people to do their thing. I'm inspired by everybody's videos that I watch. You guys all give me like, Fila Hemi Life. It didn't take long at all, man. It was like a couple of weeks, and I have the certificate in. It's more based on they guide you as to where to go to sources for ministry and how to minister, and they basically give you a guideline, and then from there you use whichever books you're more comfortable with, whether it's the Bible, Quran, Torah, whatever ministry you're focused on. Basically that is the book you'd go to with the structure that they kind of set you up. So it's really not that difficult. Me personally, I'm going to use my ministry, I think, just to spread light. I'm not a big word of God guy, because I find that word of God and all that, when you take religion and you drill it at people, they're less receptive. I think my calling and God's calling to me was to reach out to the brothers that are totally lost and shine the light and help guide them back to maybe that next person that is, you know what I mean, that is a very scripture based person that can guide them even more. So yeah, man, thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, let's see, what else do we, so far we started the YouTube channel, so we're 8 months in. We got almost 1,500 subscribers. We just got our monetization email, which I don't really care about the monetization side of it. I'm just more happy that we accomplished this goal together. You guys as the squad that follows me, and me as a guy that's putting out the content, and our support for one another. So guys, I'm gonna start doing more of these lives every week so that we could get back to what we do. Chris NYC, what's up? We could try to get back to what we do, and kind of what I learned from my homie Stunner. He taught us a world of lot, and I know a lot of us here are here because, number one, we met through Stunner, and number two, because we know how to support each other. So I want to try to create that again a little bit with my channel, get that going again, because I feel that helped me get to where I'm at. So I want to pay it forward and try to help anybody else out there that's growing and showing and trying to get to that next level, and they're trying to get monetized and moved up. Big shout out to the homie Monte Fame. You see the sticker in the back that still got it up, Steph, and it just looks too good on the truck. My stickers are coming soon, so once that comes in, brother, you know how that goes. I'm going to have to replace the space. But we're going to see if we could keep it on there for a little bit and do what we do. Chris NYC, what's good, homie? How y'all doing out there in Dallas, man? I know y'all had that big MP3 meet out there. I know it must have been lit. I seen videos coming in already. Man, I got my next big, I think, YouTube collaboration trip is gonna be to Dallas before it's anywhere else, because you guys are doing it big. I see the whole Dallas squad, man. You guys are car culture for real. I love it. And I knew there was something up out there for a while, because one of my old good friends, Pete Nice, he used to be out here in New York he was one of the few guys doing hydraulics on old school Impalas, and he really knew his stuff, and he picked up and he went out there to Texas, and he was like, Lou, you don't understand, the car culture's crazy. And typical New York-centric mentality. I'm like, I can't be crazy to New York, and it is. Y'all in Dallas, Texas, y'all ain't playing. So that's my next trip. I definitely would appreciate getting up with some of the Dallas squad and kicking it with y'all and all that good stuff. And yeah, man. So I hope everything is going well for everybody. I hope everybody's still blessed. Man, I missed. Okay. So you still got to the premium. You know how that goes. Those all-day events, it keeps, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, Lindsay Sue. That's right. We all keep pushing. We all keep doing what we got to do. We all keep growing. I I appreciate all the creativity everybody puts out. I appreciate all the comments that people give me. Real quick on trolls things, I seen people addressing trolls, and I told you from day one, I don't address no troll, and I don't address no hate. I let hate motivate. So, and I'm gonna still keep preaching that same concept to everybody that's creating on YouTube. You get trolls in your channel, who cares? The minute you start reading the first 3 words and the negatives, next. You get what I'm saying? If there's not a smiley face in there somewhere or clapping hand or something like that, Stang Gang, 5.0 Stang Gang, what up with it, homie? Yeah, man, we just here, you know, doing a little quick live, checking in with the whole squadron, trying to get, you know, trying to remain contacted. I've been on the road a lot, doing a lot of little things here and there. I was just telling everybody I was up at the Rochester Museum in New York. They got some crazy Mopars, one of a kind cars, very unique. Sean Maury 75, how are you? Welcome to the live. Yeah, man, I'm trying to keep something like this going because, you know, we all kind of met through live, so I'm just trying to keep perpetuating and paying it forward. And you know, like I said, recently my channel, I'm almost at 1,500. My channel became monetized. So if I could do some of these lives and help some people grow and help some people understand this YouTube game, then you know what it is? Yeah, Hellcat Jones, Dave Diesel came through. Yeah, Hemi John, all cool cats, man. Definitely, absolutely. I met them up in Chicago. Very, 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 very cool car brothers, for sure, Chris. Damn, I'm sorry I missed it, man. Big Laz 718, what's up, my brother? You know me, man. Swinging from Vines, kid. Swinging from Vines. I'm actually in Queens today. You know, so this is part of the journey, guys. Demon Durango, I gotta say, big time humble to my homie Historia Warrior, man. Guys, you know, he keeps me lit with the merch. He keeps me lit with all the stuff. If you guys like anything that you ever see me wearing, just hit up HistoriaWarrior.com and you can order yours. He does a lot of pop-up shops in New York City. You know, we got the Fob Safe. Do my quick promo. You know, we got the zipper. Before YouTube, before anybody was invested in the kid, Historia Warrior told me, man, he said, yo, you need to be doing this. And he was right, man. Here it is. You know, we all need somebody sometimes in our life to just tell us and realize something that we kind of know, but you know, we don't have the guts to take the step out there. And I'm going to tell you something, man. Take that step out there, guys. Take that realistic step out there, because it's how life grows and it's how you break the cycle of what's going on. You know, small steps, just changes, small little movements, and you'd be surprised how it impacts your life profoundly. Been through a lot of ups and downs, been through a lot of surgeries. You know what I'm saying? That's right, Chris NYC. That support for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's it. You know, this is one of the best things about YouTube is you support other people that are like-minded, that support you. You take care of each other. Everybody takes care of each other. We learn from each other's content. I've learned so much from Stunner Reese, Tall Guy Car Review, Will Motivation, Mod to Fame. All these guys in this game, they're putting in work, man. I've seen it. I've seen the drives they do. I've seen the money they put in, personal monies. They're not, you know, it's easy to perceive that because they have a large subscription account, they're making it. No, what makes them make it is they got real subscribers. When Steph makes the call out and says, yo, I'm doing a pop-up, 100 cars pop up, and every car is nicer than the next. That's support. That has nothing to do with money. That has support. When the money goes into is the production and the videotaping and everything like that to put out the content to the supporters. So that's the beautiful thing about this YouTube game. And that's why we got to continuously go back and forth, do things like this. Check each other's channels out. Make sure you're watching videos. If it's somebody bigger, watch the ad. I get it. If it's a 2-minute ad, you don't want to watch it. But the 30-second ad don't kill you. The little pop-ups, surveys for these guys don't kill you, right? Yeah. Yeah, Chris, that's the biggest thing is people don't realize Steph got a squad. He got a whole team, and it shows, man. When you go to a Mod to Fame event, I've met Steph a few times now, and I've been to about 3 or 4 events. The first event we went to, wasn't even his event. It was Tall Guy's event in the city. We met up at Columbus Circle. Now, anybody who's been to Columbus Circle knows it's impossible to kind of like pull up over there and post up. It's a terror target, so there's police everywhere. And if your car's standing too long, you're going to get towed or pulled out of there. Tall Guy and Big Truck decided to meet there. We all met there. Steph pulled up with a Durango, a Panamera, and the Blue Pill, and proceeded to park up and stop traffic with all of us and our Durangos and all of our other cars and do this crazy, you know, allow Tall Guy and Mr. Organic to review his cars. That's crazy. That's already crazy in and of itself, that he dropped all 3 of those cars like that and did the review and made a video like that, and that was it. Then we met at Mopar Madness in the city. Stefan was on the west side, He was in Midtown. He was on the east side. He was on the upper east side. He was on the upper west. I mean, we're everywhere filming. Every time I checked in with him, because we had to break up in groups, the groups were so large, I would check in with, well, I'm already in Times Square. Wow, how the hell did he get there so fast? He's already in the middle of Times Square filming all these crazy cars. So when you start to see that organic side of some of these bigger guys, you understand how they got so big. You understand what goes into their work. You understand what's there. Tall Guy Car Reviews. His entire family is with him on his missions. He has an entire department store of merch in the trunk of his Hell Keezy. He has numerous outlets on YouTube. So these are not things to say that we admire these things. These are things to say we inspired by these things. We're inspired by these things because you don't necessarily have to do what anybody else is doing, but take what the concept of they're doing and apply it to your life, right? So that's what I've been learning from these bigger guys. Stunner Reese. Let me tell you, man, Stunner Reese, that's the homie right there, man. That's the homie. I don't even want to cheapen it with too many words, but Stunner Reese, that's the homie right there. Stunner Reese is just a real organic dude. He's another one that puts together whole events. I think he's got Stunner Jam coming September 2nd. So keep your eyes on Insta, keep your eyes on YouTube, Muscle Cars and More. If you want to see what Stunner Reese and the Shy Squad gets down and does, you make sure you make it out September to Stunner Jam. I'm not going to probably be able to make it out there. We got the kids going to school. I got Shelby starting a new school, so I'm going to have to be around for that and take care of that business. My first priority business, my number one corporation, the Pena family. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one corporation. So the number one corp starts school, a new school, and we're going to have to be around for that. And, you know, we got other things in the works. You know, thank God. God is great every day, guys. I can't even believe I'm here at this point in my life, man. I literally tell people, like, I can't believe this is my life. 2013, November 2013, I was in the ICU on freaking machines, getting my chest drained. So, and here I am. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Chris, we got my oldest daughter's school starts end of August, and the youngest is September. Yeah, so we're late to graduate, late to start. You know what I mean, guys? Thank you all for the 7 likes on the video. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate everybody checking in. I appreciate everybody that comments on the videos. I appreciate everybody that does anything that supports the Demon Durango channel and the Demon Durango movement. I really, really appreciate that, guys. It really gives inspiration to me. You guys give me back inspiration to keep going forward. You know what I mean? So set little goals for yourself. Achieve those goals. I hope those little goals make bigger goals for y'all. We got the Durango looking clean inside. See the RT on the seats. I love this truck, man. We're a year in with this truck, and let me tell you guys, we're a year in. We got Hemi John. What's up, brother? Glad to see you. Thanks for checking in, my brother. 9335 on the odometer. She's about a year and 3 months old, and other than little tiny nitpicky things, and that's the thing, you know, you got a good car when you could get nitpicky about it, because there's nothing major taking your attention. So when I first got the car, the headliner fell down. They fixed that. Not an issue. I am, though, having an issue when I fill up the gas in this car. I don't know if anybody else has a problem with their Dodges. If I drive on the road long enough and I go to put gas in the car, I have to put the thing upside down, otherwise it won't take gas. Hemi John, how's your 300C, man? How's that 300, brother? That thing in person was crazy, bro. I don't know if you guys got to see Hemi John's new addition to his fleet, man, but that 300, he ran that thing down the track, too. Those cars are nice, man. I did a review on one in Florida, and I drove that thing for a bit, and it was nice, man. It's definitely a worthy car, and they're giving out crazy deals on it. But 1 year on the Durango, 1 year plus, about 10,000 miles on it, road tripping, so on and so forth. And she's doing great, man. I enjoy it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about with the paint, though. With the paint on this car that I'm not too fond of is the fact that, turn this around, things like this. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me do it from the shade side. So these are happening all over the paint. And I mean, I get rock chips and so on and so forth, but it feels like, I don't know if you can see that, but that's there. Yeah, crazy rebates, Jimmy John. That's what I'm talking about. So this is what I try to tell people, like, yo, there's ways to get nice cars without getting hit in the head. If you want to be the first online to get something brand new, yeah, you're gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But I'm trying to just see where else on the paint. I had somewhere else on the paint that looks sketchy, man. Like even here, look. I don't know if you could see that, but it's like the pot, it's bubbling, and I don't know if that's just from rocks hitting the paint or if that's well, who knows? You know, New York City. I know y'all wanted to see the hole outside. We'll go take a look at the hole again too, real quick. So yeah, that's the like the nitpicky thing. Oh, this is the other thing, the sunroof. Anybody out there in the Dodge world that's got a Durango, tell me if you got this problem. So two things. Look at that. When the sunroof is closed on this side, you see how this comes up like this? You know what I'm saying? And it raises up. Let me show you the other side. The other side don't do that. And I took it to the dealer and they said, all the Durangos are like that. And I said, yeah, man, but it really sounds like I got wind noise. See, look. And this is flush, this side. See how flush it is on this side? It's coming up a little bit here. Here, and that tells me that it's this rubber. See, you push the sponge and the sponge goes up and down. So, you know, small quality things when I see this. And when you see those small quality things that are like that, see the sponge is all out here. It's all out. Look how different that is. That's a big difference. So those little quality things, you know, it's okay for me because I got the car for under 50G. So and it's a family SUV, and you know, I mean, to a degree, you expect stuff to happen to it, right? But what I don't understand is how Dodge is going to expect to sell more $100,000 cars and $70,000, $80,000 Durango SRTs with cheap paint. You know what I'm saying? This paint is very cheap, guys. I'm going to tell you that. And I don't know if it's just the bruiser gray, but look, it doesn't even have much material. I've had paint chips before on my car, but it's like paper thin, and it's almost like there's no even primer on the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I hear that. Getting ready for work. That's it. Yeah, man. I worked all night, so I hear you guys. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Yeah, so the rest of the truck, though, pretty happy with it, man. We'll go take this little walk outside in front, and we'll go see this, pothole that the city has fixed 3 times, and we have fixed 3 times. So there's a total amount of 6 repairs done to this hole in front of the house. And, oh, Portland. Portland's dope. They got a great car scene out there in Portland. All right. So this is the most recent. Wow. Test drive new Dodges. That's dope. See, that's the kind of road trips I like to do. Things like that, or trips in general. But here we go. This is like the 8th or 9th time they've fixed it, and it's just sinking. It's eating. It literally eats tar, this hole. If you patch it by today, by tonight, the hole is back again. And yeah, that's that. So, you know, it's the pothole is still alive and well. The tree, they came and they trimmed it. They left the rest of it. They just cut off everything that fell from it. So things are back to normal over out here. You know what I mean? And yeah, basically, I'll show you here. Yeah, nah, this thing is a sinkhole, man. John, this thing is a sinkhole, like, unreal. Like, I mean, there's probably enough tar filling that hole right now to patch the whole shit. Hey, Mr. Cool. Yeah, it's still sinking, man. No choice, right? We stuck with that thing. That's my neighbor. Yeah, Michael Corleone. Detroit streets got the worst. Yeah, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. New York, we don't get too much better. And it's like, that's why part of the reason why I stopped doing big rims and low profile tires a while ago on my cars, because it's futile, man. You end up blowing all your bread on tires. My first set of 18-inch rims that I had on my Mustang with Michelin's. Big Chris, thanks for checking in, brother. Go be safe, man. Good day at work, brother. Thank you for checking in real quick. I appreciate the love, man. Yeah, man. So basically, what happens is we got the crappiest streets in the world. And nobody wants to fix it, right? So, but yeah, man. And that's that, you know. Just a little quick update with Demon D. I'll show you the garden real quick at the house, the peach tree. My wife, let me see, she saved one peach. The squirrels got us fall our peaches. So out here we got a peach tree in New York. In Florida we got a mango tree. I like having fruit and vegetable plants around. It's kind of a reminder of the cohesiveness of life. You know, we take care of the plant takes care of us. And that's the last peach on my peach tree. So anybody from Atlanta, Georgia, we got peaches in New York. Oh yeah, Jonathan Henderson. I gotta check that out then. Maybe Mississippi might. I know some places just have straight up dirt roads. Here's we got our little tomatoes. We got these are cherry tomatoes that the girls are growing. The whole thing is over here. Cherry tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. These are my wife's morning glory. This is our rose bush. We got our elephant ear plant. This is fresh mint leaf for when we make daiquiris and kind of little stuff that needs fresh mint. You know, we got hot peppers. Got some nice hot peppers. This guy's gonna be good. Once these guys go red, Bronx has definitely bad roads, for sure. For sure. The Cross Bronx has been under construction my entire life, Steve. Steve, I will agree with you for that. Here's the tomato plant. So we got these beautiful beefsteaks coming in. We're letting them ripen on the vine so they get a little sweet. Yeah, man. We're not much of a gardeners, but you know, certain stuff you can grow. Yeah, exactly, John. It is bad when you have to dodge potholes on the highway. That's real bad. So I stopped riding motorcycles a while ago, but my brother's riding now, and that's usually when I do the CB 300F reviews. I do it on his bike with him riding, so on and so forth. And he's looking to get a bigger bike now just because of the potholes. Because he's like, dude, I have to stand up every 5 seconds the minute I cross into New York. So, and yeah, the Bronx is tough. Definitely got some rough streets out there. East Tremont, I know over East Tremont near the Cross Bronx area also. Yeah, I'm 43. The Cross Bronx have been like that forever. And it's crazy because the BQE in Queens is like that too. The BQE and the Cross Bronx have been under construction since they were built, period. There's always something happening. And it sucks because those are very big thoroughfares to get out of either borough and move out to the outer reaching areas. Usually a lot of the times why we drive at night is because if you're leaving into New York City on a road trip, most of you will know you don't leave New York City. You either leave New York City before 5 a.m. so that you can get on the road and beat all that bullshit, or you leave after 7 p.m. Because if you don't do that, you're just adding an hour and a half to 2 hours to your trip because the main thoroughfares like the BQE, the Cross Bronx are just bumper traffic. Straight parking lot pimping, you know what I mean? Steve Zars, nice to see you here, man. Jonathan Henderson, nice to see you here. Guys, this is the squad, man. The squad, we support each other. So if you see some names you don't recognize, feel free to check those channels out. You know what I mean? If you dig in the content, support the channel. The channel's gonna support you back. That's, you know, that's kind of how we all roll. We all know each other. We all respect what we're doing. We all keep it positive. Thank you guys for checking in on the live. I appreciate that, man. You know, and that's just what we're doing, guys. We're just here supporting each other, YouTubing, giving updates on each other's vehicles, giving updates on each other's channels. And that's basically my update. Hemi John, thanks for checking in. Yeah, man, we try out here. We try to do something organic, brother. Yeah, we try a little bit, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the check-in, man. It was great meeting you in person. Keep taking care of that little 300 thing. That thing is beautiful, man. Yeah, guys, so I'm gonna probably cut out of here myself because I gotta get going on some things myself, and I just wanted to check in with everybody, go live, let everybody know Demon's doing the damn thing out here, and give you guys a little bit of a background of the cars and the videos that I got coming. Basically, the 2 new videos I got coming up are going to be of the Rochester Auto Museum and some very, very one-of-a-kind, one-off, last numbers, first number, Mopars. So be sure to check those videos out coming. And more importantly, be sure to support POWs and veterans because the Rochester Auto Museum does, and it's a great thing. It's a great way for the car culture to do. I'm always big on the car culture, doing things that impact positivity in society. We're not just a bunch of guys that meet up for cars and coffee and do burnouts. We also use our vehicles and our influence influence to help other people raise money, help other organizations do what they have to do so that they can grow, and it could just be one big organic thing, you know? This way cars don't always got to be the bad guy in society. Cars could actually be the good guy, right? So be sure to check out the Rochester Auto Museum. Be sure to support your local veterans chapter. I can't say enough about those guys. Like I said, my uncle personally served in Vietnam. I have cousins that are serving now in the Marines. We've always had friends and family that served. We always knew people that served in the military. So, you know, big respect to all the veterans out there. Big respect to all the people serving in the military right now. And big respect to all the people coming home after their service, looking to have a normal life. So, you know, that happens through these organizations. And it was great to see the Rochester Auto Museum not just have these super rare Mopars that they're sharing with everybody, but they're using these super rare cars and the love for these super rare cars to raise money for veterans, and they have veterans there to educate people as to what really went down and what really happened. So if you get a chance, guys, get up to the Rochester Auto Museum. Like I said, Saturdays and Sundays, tell them Lou Demon Durango sent you. They'll know me because I don't think they get too many YouTubers up there to begin with. They're great guys, respect their rules, and they'll show you some love. And you know, make sure you see the little glass bowl on the table and take care of the guys too, because they support that money right to the POW camp stuff that they got up there in the Veterans Affairs. I don't think I'm saying it all right, but I understand. I'm sure the people that understand the organizations, and if you start looking it up, you'll understand what they're talking about. Those veterans groups are huge, man. They're the people that try to fill in the gap for whatever benefits the government doesn't give or whatever people didn't actually get from those benefits. They fill those gaps, and it's not just about money. Sometimes it's about time. Sometimes it's about just having people to talk to. So you don't even have to support those things with money. You know, a lot of the times people are leery to support something because of money's involved. Sometimes the better thing you could do is give your time. Sometimes just going down to one of those places and letting one of those guys tell you their story, and you telling them, hey, I don't know much about that, but thanks, man. Thanks for your service. Sometimes that's just enough. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just enough for somebody to say, hey, that was pretty cool. I don't know this guy from Adam. He came down here, he listened to my story, and he thanked me for my service. That's why they were there, to defend the country, to defend us. And we're the country, we're the people. So they're protecting us. So we got to show them love, and we got to protect them when they come back. You know what I mean? It's part of that kindness. Demon Durango never leaves the kindness. I walk in that light, and I hope you all walk in that light with me, man. It's a happy life when you walk in the light of kindness. You know what I'm saying, guys? I wish nothing but the best for everybody. I wish you all growth on your channels. Thank you all for the support. Super big, humble. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. It's definitely a humbling thing when all of y'all can come in, interact with me, and I can interact with you. It feels like we know each other for a long time. It feels like we're family, and we all have a common bond and love and gasoline. Now, wish you all a great day. I wish you all peace and love. Peace and love to you, my brother Jonathan Henderson. Exactly. I wish you all nothing but smiles and sunshine. I wish you all nothing but positive vibes. It's Demon Durango. We checking out. Thank you all for checking in. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed, everybody.